Hello, it's Peter here from Woodrow's Handcrafts and Gympie, and today I'm going to show you how you can use the Patchwork Sewing Applications menu on the new Janome Skyline S7. So from your utility stitches or any of the stitches screens, you'll see here you've got utility buttonhole, decorative stitches, alphabet and a t-shirt icon. The t-shirt icon is your sewing applications menu. Touch that and it will come up with 6 options on the screen there for different sewing applications, and it also says here this is one of 2, so it means we've got another page. So using the right arrow there, give me another 6 options, and we want to go to the patchwork menu. So if I touch that one, you'll see now that the machine is all set up for 1/4 inch piecing. So what that means is that over here on the left hand side, the straight stitch has been selected and is in the not quite the far right hand needle position. It's at 8.3 millimeters. It's the position which is set up to work with the 1/4 inch foot that comes with the machine, so the O foot. So it tells us here where the stitch is going to be, the recommended foot to use. I'll show you here then as well the needle position and the stitch length. So this machine has set its stitch length to 1.8, which Janome say is the optimal piecing length. You can adjust that if you want to, just using the plus and the minus buttons there. What else you've got here in the patchwork menu? You can select the straight stitch, lock-o-matic stitch, or if we go over one more page, the locking stitch. So the difference between the locking stitch and the lock-o-matic stitch is that the locking stitch does a tie off at the beginning and the end. When you press the reverse at the end of your seam, it'll do a little tie off stitch for you, whereas the lock-o-matic stitch will come forwards, automatically reverse, and then at the end of your seam, when you touch the reverse again, it will reverse and then come forward to the end of your seam for you, locking that stitch all off. What else you get with using the patchwork menu is this bit here. Piece length can be memorized for multiple pieces. What that means is I can put in my first piece, sew that seam. At the end of the seam, the machine will then ask me if I want to memorize that. If I press OK, so I've got the machine set up in patchwork menu using lock-o-matic stitch, needle down, the machine will tie off. Start with, when I get to the end of my piecing length here, touch reverse, machine does all its stuff, cuts. On the screen it now asks me if I want the same size. Yes, press OK. Put in my next piece, drop the foot, needle down, and let the machine do all the work. And you'll see here it cuts, lifts the foot, and I can do another one. All you've got to do now is just get this lined up from the start where you want this to start, and the machine will do all the work for you. All I've got to do is just guide the fabric through.